Good day. Today we will present the result based on our survey. By the way, I am now Mundigo.
I am Joemar Balopiños.
I am Jones Paterno.
And I am Ranz Raymund Rio.
Okay, let's start. Survey on the challenges of mathematics teacher during the COVID-19 pandemic. This presentation will determine the challenges experienced by high school math teachers during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, our goal here is to document their struggles and resilience just to be able to continue their teaching even if it is in modular or online learning.
So we prepared 10 questions and compiled their responses.
For our first question, when teaching mathematics at a distance, modular and online learning gives convenience to teachers. The table shows that it is balanced. 29% agree is the majority, but the 19% plus 26% on disagree is bigger than that. It just shows that some of the teachers find it difficult in terms of online and modular learning. For our second question, online learning helps teachers explain mathematics effectively without face-to-face interaction. The majority here is disagree, 29%. It shows that most of the teachers have difficulties in explaining the lesson effectively. It is more effective when there's a face-to-face interaction since the attention to each other is not easily be destructive. In conclusion, teacher and students need a face-to-face interaction. For our third question, assessing the student's knowledge in modular learning is inefficient since it is prone to cheating and free-loading. Here, the majority is agree, 58%. Most of the teachers believe that learning is inefficient due to cheating because we can say that we can take an exam just by finding the answer on the internet or communicate the answer with our friends. For our fourth question, addressing students' inquiries and questions becomes easier through the help of social media forums. Here, the majority is agree, 48%. Most of the teachers agree because nowadays we are learning through online. Compared to face-to-face class, our questions is limited to the teacher, but now we can question them anytime and anywhere. For our fifth question, modular learning assess teachers in continuing to generate learning mathematics, particularly in remote areas. Here, the majority agrees, 55%. Most of the teachers find that modular learning in remote areas difficult since it is difficult in terms of distance, especially the signal. By that, we can question our teachers and it is difficult to find answers.
And for the sixth question, tolerates the reasons for students being absent from online meetings and late submission of modules and activities. So based on the responses, we can see that the teachers' responses are divided. Uh, the largest percent of response is in disagree. So as we can see, the responses are divided, which in disagree, the larger percentage is 39%. So we see that uh, teachers tolerating the absence of are not tolerating the absence of their students in online meetings because it can affect their performance on their classes. And for the number 7 question, requiring attendance in order to motivate students to participate during online discussion. So as we can see, the agree is the largest response, which is 52%. So in online class, most students are not attending their classes because they are not interested on it. So the teacher, it is the challenge for this is the challenge for the teacher, which they wanted to the student to attend their classes. So in order to solve the problem, the teachers requires their attendance, and all of them are agree on it. Most of them rather. And number 8 is provide a question additional points or give consequences to minimize the students leaving the meeting, especially when asking question. So as in online learning, uh, students can leave without any permission because as we can see, it is online. It is not face to face. So this is also the challenge of the teachers during their classes on online. So they agree that by giving additional points and consequences, uh, the students can't leave immediately on their meeting. So the response of that agree is 60%. For the number 9 question, to reduce cheating, use a Google form assessment with shuffled question order and Quilgo's live assessment. So one of the challenges during the online learning is cheating. We also face it in on our face to face, but on online it is much worse because student can cheat anytime and anywhere as they wanted to. So the for teacher find a solution by uh, giving a form of assessment which is shuffled the question or a will go live assessment. So most of them are agree on it on this and strongly agree, and they have also a neutral. And for the last question, to address unstable connections, provide links to discussion that have been uploaded to various applications that student can access. So one of the most uh, challenging part as a student is unstable connection. So this is also the challenge of a teacher, how they can uh, help their student to feel uh, to fulfill their requirements or to pass their requirements also without accessing it anytime. So they are providing links to upload the various application just like YouTube, Edmodo, and any kind of application or the Google Classroom. They also can upload. Teacher can upload on it. So most of them are agree or strongly agree on this kind of method. Also on solving this challenge.
So the conclusion, the resiliency of the mathematics teachers to address their struggles in our current situation is somehow effective. On the contrary, there are struggles that is hard to address. Based on the response of mathematics teachers from the survey conducted, we can conclude that some of the struggles they face can be solved quickly from minimal solutions presented. The struggles in internet connections, cheating, learning, learning environments, and students' inquiries, attendance, and attention is being addressed, but margin of error is still considered. Meanwhile, online learning as one of the ways to discuss mathematics to the students is debatable if it is effective or not in executing productive learning. In addition, new modality of learning does not totally give convenience to the math teachers. Possibly for some, it gives them more struggles and extra works to generate learning on students. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you for listening.